All right, it looks like we are recording.
Okie dokie.
So, you've had the chance to play around to
I
place
I
some
did.
orders.
I did. I created one as a hippie and paid it, and then I went back in and created an order using Wendy, my assistant, and did her order and paid it.
Okay, let's
So
go. Did you look in the admin to see what those orders look like?
I did.
Okay.
Well, I didn't. I take that back. I went in the hippie section.
All right, that's fine. We need to look at that too. But
Yep.
on the admin side, and this is why if Sharon's going to be processing your orders, it's really important for her to
Yeah.
understand
No.
this process.
I'll probably be processing them. She just needs to know about it. Like if people call in with a question.
Oh yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm gonna be doing all the placement of the orders, the shipping, all of that kind of fun stuff.
Well, she'll need to know how to access the orders, pull them up, see the history,
Exactly.
determine the status, make any comments or notes, and all of that
Exactly.
good stuff. Okay.
Yep.
So
Yep.
shopping cart, again, everything dealing with sales is in the shopping cart area. We're going to look
Okay.
at orders. I'm going to search all orders. Now, what I recommend as an everyday task is to come in, set the date. So if it's, if you don't check orders over the weekend, and you come in on Monday and you check, from Friday through whatever the end of the weekend is.
Yeah. We'll be working
pretty
much every day.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's exactly what I figured. Yeah. Set the dates, and we want to look for those orders that have been paid.
Okay.
And if well, actually, we want to look for the orders that have been paid and not yet shipped.
That would be stuck.
Right. So this is the advanced search field, and notice that there are lots of different criteria under which you can search, including specific order numbers, and this is going to be very important. Paid, not yet shipped, search. Look at that. We've got some orders here. All of these have been paid.
Jennifer had to show me up. She ordered $2,000 worth.
I see that. I see that.
Definitely an attorney, not an accountant. Much money.
Right. That's a lot of money for a regular order.
Yep.
Well, let's see what she ordered, okay? So, order ID, we saw on the advanced search that there was a place to put an order ID number. This is that number. Every order is assigned an order ID. The order is not created until either the order is marked, until the order is paid for, or if you're using direct pay. Direct pay is going to create that order. So when someone either clicks credit card and they check out and it's paid, or they click direct pay, it will create that order. But a partial order is not going to record an order ID number.
Okay, so when they do the direct pay with PayPal, do I have to invoice that, or is that automatically created?
Well, it's not automatically connected to PayPal. So what we'll do is we'll put instructions on how to make that payment, so that when your customers go to the checkout page, they'll see a note that says, and you can word this however you want. Banks still aren't cool with us hippies using CBD, and therefore we have to use an alternative method of payment. We've chosen to use PayPal. Please select direct pay, and upon checkout, send a PayPal link through your PayPal account for the exact amount of the invoice to this address.
Okay.
Okay, it's not pretty, but it's cheap, easy, and fast, and it's what we have to work with.
Okay. So they will, say that one more time, with the direct pay, they will send a link to our PayPal account? Or
Yeah,
we'll
so you can do it either way. I have a client who sells popcorn, and rather than pay a merchant processor and a gateway, they invoice everybody. They send a PayPal invoice. So you can do it that way, or you can allow them to complete the order and then give them your PayPal email, tell them to go and make a payment via that email through their PayPal account.
Okay. Yeah, our email. See, I don't use PayPal, so I don't know how it works. So I'll give them our email for PayPal, and then they will pay using that link.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, PayPal, just so you know, it's really easy. Almost everybody has a PayPal account, and you can send.
If the order is created at the point is it at the point they pay the direct pay, or at the point they select to pay by direct pay?
When they make the payment. Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah. Is it like when they check out, they would click on the radio button for direct pay?
Yep.
Is that the point the order is created, or when they actually have paid the order?
Good question. No, the order is created when they click on select or direct pay. Let's just walk through that really quick so that we can see in order all the way through.
Okay, so order created at point.
And I'm going to log into my distributor account.
Because then I'm going to have to apply the payment manually, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So if a distributor's logged in, they will be able to place an order for themselves and take advantage of their discount. If they're, and it doesn't matter where they're on, whether they're in the back office or they're on the front side. If they're placing it for themselves and they're logged in, they'll qualify for the discount.
Okay.
And you see the discount price is coming up for them already. Add one to the cart and go to my cart. Ooh, we need to change that pink. So we're going to find things like this.
Yeah.
Document them. You can put them all in one long email, or on a sheet somewhere. I need to know what page you're on and what the problem is.
That's what I have done in the past when I was at PeopleSoft. We took screenshots.
Yep.
Will that work? Because I've got several that I've taken screenshots for, because it gives you the navigation.
Absolutely. So
I've circled it and put a label on it.
I use screenshots. I use this program, Snagit.
Yeah.
Gosh, I can't tell you how many times a day. Where's my editor? There it is.
Okay, because that's what I built it.
Yep, and you see here what I've been doing with Snagit is I make lots of notes right here,
Yep.
you know,
Yep.
and highlight and circle and squares and just
Yep.
make it really obvious.
Mhm.
And then I'll put it in an email and with an explanation if I need the explanation too. So that's very helpful.
I just built them in a Word document because
Yep,
as I came across them, I just
that's
did
fine
that
too.
rather
Yeah.
than sending all the email.
Do you use Snagit, or do you use something else?
Snippet. Yeah, we use Snippet, but I don't use it that much. I hadn't found it that user friendly. I just wrote down Snagit. I may start using it.
I've been using it for years, and I find it very user friendly.
Yeah.
So in PayPal, we'll have a note at checkout that says select direct pay,
Yep.
and right here, standard shipping. We won't go to the payment area until we've actually confirmed the billing address and the shipping address. The direct pay, and we'll have a note right here that says click confirm and pay now, and then you can either send them an invoice, which might take a load off of them, you know, because they'd have to take the initiative to go log in on their own. But if you send them an invoice, a PayPal payment request is what that is, and you can do that through your account, or you can give them instructions to log into PayPal, and then send you $25.45.
David, can you go back a page to that invoice detail, or maybe you scrolled up? When you do the view order details, click on that view order details, and up in that top right where it says PDF invoice, when we opened that earlier, it was gargantuan.
Yeah, I saw Jennifer's note. What's wrong with that?
Well, I can see the yippee hippie. I mean, it's all about the brand, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in your face. Yeah.
I see you. Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Does that make sense? I know it's not pretty, but until banks loosen up.
Yeah.
Okay. And then.
Yeah, my friend Sharon, she's a professional equestrian photographer.
Oh, wow.
She does a lot of the Olympian riders and all that.
Nice.
So she's very familiar with the PayPal invoices and all, so she can help me with that.
Awesome. That's great. I look forward to talking with her. I'm an amateur photographer.
Oh, man, she knows all about it.
Yeah, I bet she does. You've got to be good to do that level.
Yeah, she said it was easier to photograph those moving horses than it was these little tiny still bottles. She was cussing.
That
makes sense.
let's see here. So again, when you have the e-check,
Yep.
once that's set up, we need to get
Yep.
that installed ASAP. You can give them a choice then whether they want to pay by e-check or whether they want to do direct pay. I'm not quite sure how the e-check is going to integrate. I don't have a client using it now. I know it's not going to be a problem for us, but
Right.
I don't
Yeah,
know what the.
I filled out the application right about noon, and they were located in, I think, Oregon, either Washington or Oregon. They got right on it. I mean, they responded back because our check has my future Woodstock home address on it, and everything else, my other home address here in town, and then our business address. So I mean, they responded right away. So they're already in underwriting. So we should know something in the next day or so.
Great. And you shouldn't have any trouble at all with the e-check.
Okay.
I don't expect any challenges with that.
Yeah. I think most people are aware of the payment problems, you know.
Right. Most people who buy CBD
Know
are
it.
aware of it, but you have a whole bunch of people to educate, so that's going to be part of the education process, right?
Yep.
Okay. So the order that we just put in, I did put it in, right?
Mhm.
That was here. 128770. Okay, let's find that order. Here's that specific order that we just placed.
Okay.
Billing address, shipping
Yep.
address.
Yep.
Someone can have multiple billing and shipping addresses. They can,
Right.
a customer or a distributor can edit their address in their back office. The item itself, you can't add or edit the order from here. So, and you can't delete by line item. I quite frankly, I don't know why this is here.
Yeah, because I wouldn't want anybody if it got that far to delete or anything.
No. Well, this is corporate admin side. So this would be you or Jennifer or Sharon.
It doesn't. Well, hey, I'm only an accountant here. Nobody else thinks that way. Their accountants hate them.
Really?
Yep. Sharon, she's known her accountant for 36 years, and they're good friends. And one day she wrote me, and she said, "I'll have to talk to you tomorrow. My accountant and I have given each other headaches."
Yeah, I've heard of that happening. So the all of the shipping, all of the billing, the order itself or the item, however many items there are here, the order status, it's pending. It's pending because we haven't shipped it yet. If you needed to cancel.
Yeah, go ahead. If you needed to cancel.
Yeah, if you need to cancel, the best way to do, well, we haven't paid for it yet, really. So at this point, I would cancel it, and it would add a note here. So here, manage inventory method. It pulls it from inventory. It places the order has been placed. Order placed. Email went out to the customer. Order placed email went out to the sponsor or the hippie, whoever, if a customer placed that, it would go to whatever replicated site owner they're on. Yep. And if it went to, well, that's all. It would just go that way. And if
that's the simplest story there because it had not been paid.
Right, right. So we're gonna mark it as
So
paid and then see what happens, okay?
And
So
then when we cancel the order, it would put the inventory back in.
that's correct.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna mark it as paid. So when you get the email confirmation from PayPal or you check your PayPal account and you're confident that the payment is posted, mark it as paid. You can add any other notes if you want to, you know.
Mm-hmm. Could I enter the date that was paid? You had
Yep.
a date field there.
Yep. Well,
Okay.
actually, the date automatically
When I click that
populates.
button.
It automatically populates.
Okay.
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 And this is important. This is the created on date. This is the
Yep.
paid date.
Paid.
So the time
Okay.
is right. That's 7:30
Right.
your time.
Yep.
If for some reason, and this may happen as you go down the road, if you have any changes to your compensation plan that
Right.
may require certain time deadlines, like a monthly qualification.
Right.
Someone, pays their order and for some reason their card doesn't go through or
Right.
whatever, you can reset that paid date before you run commissions, and that order then will count within that.
Qualified.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm not quite sure how your Shipping Easy communicates
Yes.
back and forth, but it is set up. It's in the system. It should automatically communicate back and forth. Shipping Easy order ID, ship date not yet shipped. So you'll use the Shipping Easy platform to actually manage the ship dates and the tracking ID numbers. Your Shipping Easy program will send
Well, if I
out.
were to pull up Shipping Easy right now, I should see these, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So once you go through and actually ship them, they will mark as shipped back here in our
Okay.
system. It should automatically then populate that tracking ID number.
Okay.
Now on the odd-looking invoice, if you are using Shipping Easy will send an invoice. I'm sorry, it will send the invoice in the packing slip. But yeah, that needs to be fixed. Yeah, you can. I don't know what that message means.
Because Shipping Easy will also send an email to the customer confirming that their order's been shipped.
That's right.
With all that detail.
Yeah, it will have all of the detail in it. If you need to do things manually, you can do it here, but hopefully you don't have to, and Shipping Easy handles it all for you. If
I'll find out tomorrow.
You will. Good.
Yeah.
You can print packing slip from here,
Okay.
which is nice. And you have an order with a lot of items. I would imagine perhaps some of your distributors down the road would like to maybe do some shows and have some inventory on hand, and they may have rather large orders that you can pick and pack from the packing slip.
Okay.
Now we marked that as paid. We can see here in our order notes that it was marked as paid. Lots of emails have been queued, which is good. order paid, sent to Shipping Easy, order
And
paid.
Easy will backfill all that information into the system from Shipping Easy back to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
back
yeah.
office.
You don't have to do that. You have to do the manual payment with PayPal, but you don't have to do
Right.
the Shipping Easy
Right.
manually. So we've got a lot of information here. Now let's, I don't know what this message is. I hope it doesn't disrupt our process. Okay, good. Let's cancel the order. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if we were to do a refund, we can
Yep.
do a partial refund, or we could do a complete refund.
Okay.
Come on now. The refunds are done offline, and you would make the refund notations in the system on the specific order, but then you would either go to PayPal or your e-check program to make a refund of cash if you're refunding cash. If
Okay.
you're refunding store credits, which is my preference, if I were refunding store credits, it's really easy. And again, you can do full or partial. And then if you do a refund, it would be important to document why you did it. And maybe you just refunded the shipping. Maybe you refunded something for a customer service reason. Maybe, lots of reasons you might want to do a refund. You just want to make sure that you document whatever you do.
Okay.
So refund, and then on cancel order.
So I would do the refund and then do cancel order.
Actually, yes, you will do that. It used to be that you could cancel the order and it would automatically do a refund, but now it has changed, and we need to do the refund first.
Basically a two-step process.
Yes. Yeah. Well, no, it should be one. So once we
do the refund.
You know what, Alan? That's a good point. I'm not quite sure here. That process recently changed. Refund offline, refund, cancel order. Yeah.
If full refund.
There we go.
So I shouldn't have to do it there, only if it's a partial.
There we go.
Okay.
So it is one step.
Okay. So really I only have to do it if it's a partial refund. I would have to cancel the order only if it's partial refund.
If you wanted to cancel it, yes. You probably wouldn't want to cancel it if it's a partial refund because it's still in order. Now, there are a couple of really, really important points that I'm going to make that apply to orders, to people, to products, and to categories.
Okay.
Do not delete anything.
Oh, no, I know that from accounting.
Okay. If something has been sold at some point, or there's a record somewhere of this order,
right. No.
And the computer goes looking, it doesn't find it, it has fits. Yeah. So you can. It's more than just here. I'm going to ask Scott why this is even here. It shouldn't be here. As far as I'm concerned, I'm going to find out why we have it. And then if we don't need it, let's hide it. People, products, categories, same way, whether it's a distributor or a customer. Once they've been registered, if they've made a purchase or if they've ever sponsored anyone,
Yeah.
you can't delete them. You
Yeah.
you make them inactive, and when you make them inactive, they will. You can also change their back office login
Yeah.
on the people so that they can't log in anymore.
Okay.
With most of our clients, we charge the distributors directly for their back offices. You
Okay.
are set up a bit differently. Your business model is a bit different, so you can choose to charge them or not. If you do charge them for their back offices, you need to set that up, and we'll help you with that if you want. If that's something you want to add.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
think we were going to do $14.95.
yeah, I think you should. $14.95 would be good.
Well, because I mean, that's not much to have the technology right there at your hands to monitor everything, and you're not having to do it yourself or figure out something else.
You know, my feelings are that if someone's not willing to put a little bit of skin in the game for their own business, they're not going to work. And I want people who are going to work.
Yeah, because I mean, this is slick, and you know.
And it's expensive.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you're
cheap.
You're providing this. You're paying for it. If they're going to have a business, they should share in the overall expense.
Up there, that button that said "Add to Party," the yellow button above that. Yep.
You won't use that.
Okay.
With our party plan customers, sometimes an order comes in as a stray, and it should have been added to a party. So this gives the admin an opportunity to do that. I'll see if we can just hide that.
Yep. Just white it out.
Yeah. When you say white out, I think of all of the papers that I typed in graduate school.
Oh my God, you and me both.
Using whiteout and that tape.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Don't we wish we could have had bigger fonts? You know, could have typed in bigger fonts, because when they said you gotta have 10 or 12 pages, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Typewriter type small.
You know, with my program, it didn't matter. There wasn't really a page limit or a word limit. It was the quality over the quantity.
Yeah, well, see, I was in accounting. We aren't known to be very wordy people.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
2 pages is like, oh my God.
Okay, so any questions about managing the single orders here? Okay, so tell me what you would do when you come in the morning, and it's Monday. You've got a few orders that you know came in over the weekend, and you want to get them shipped.
I would go over to the, I guess you call it the sidebar menu, to the order, sales orders, and then all orders, and then I'm gonna set the date range, and then then I'm gonna go to order type. Okay, events, and then payment status is going to be paid, and then shipping status is going to be not yet shipped.
Now, this is the standard process in the system. In practice, with your payment method and with Shipping Easy, your process may be a little bit different. But in the event you have to know what's happening and how to do it, you know that now, okay?
Yeah, because I mean, I'll probably, because I'm going to have to run before I do anything, I'm going to have to run those that are not paid and apply payment.
Right. You will have to do something that's a bit different. Yes.
Yeah, because I'll have to apply. I'll have to pull up all those and apply payment,
Yep.
and then I'll have to come back in and see, rerun it again after I've applied payments and run it one more time.
Well, you want to make sure, so once you mark them as paid, you probably want to check in Shipping Easy and see that everything's been transferred over. Yeah, so I really think you're going to do more on the fulfillment part with Shipping Easy than you are in this back office.
Okay.
Again, it's important to know how the system works and what you need to do if there's a problem and Shipping Easy crashes or something, right? You have to be able to still carry on. It's your continuance of operation plan.
Yeah, I have to go down the street to a bar and have cold martinis and come back.
Hey, there you go. That should smooth everything out, eh?
Yeah, it'll calm my nerves.
Now you have some capabilities here. I'm not going to get lost in the weeds here, but you can explore them as you have time. You have the ability to remarket. So if someone has an abandoned cart, you can set up a remarketing series of emails that might offer a discount or say, hey, just a friendly reminder, you have this item in your cart. Would free shipping help? Or whatever it is you want to say. And that's a really nice feature. You will not use parties.
Okay.
Recurring orders is for anything that might be on an auto ship.
Okay. So if somebody set up a subscription where they wanted tincture every month.
Yes, ma'am.
That would be.
Yep.
And so when they set that up, I'm just thinking out loud, if I'm a customer and that's what I want to do, are they given an option when they're checking out to make that a subscription, or we have to set up a product that's for a subscription?
Good question. You set up a product that's for a subscription.
Okay.
So here, she has two products. Two products on a subscription. $55 is the auto ship price, and it includes shipping. To buy that product individually, I think I'm going to get the auto ship. Yeah, so $54.40. Why is that? I don't know what she's doing with her pricing.
All right.
I'm not logged in as a distributor, but yes, it's a separate product.
Okay.
And you can set it up so that it's another lesson. You can set up the number of days in the cycle, the number of cycles, days, weeks, months, and then how many times it goes through the cycle.
Okay.
It's all up to you.
Because that just really increases our number of items shown.
Oh, yeah. You definitely want to add auto ship.
Okay.
And if there are any other products that you have as supplies, I know you've got a swag category, nothing in there yet, but when you add the swag, you want to do an email blast and let everybody know, hey, we finally got our Yippee Hippie hats in. Place your order today before they run out. And you have, and this is another lesson, you have a built-in blog, and built-in email newsletter campaigns. So we should probably put a capture, an email capture on your homepage.
Yep.
Even if it's just something like this, and then you have them. Or you might even offer, sign up for our emails and get free shipping or get a
Right.
10% discount on your first order or something like that.
Hmm.
And this is a double confirmation. So you put in your email, subscribe, you get a confirmation email that you have to click on
Okay.
that you have it. So that would be a good place to put a discount coupon or something.
Okay. Now, will, like on my CRM for my insurance agency, we found that when we, they say, well, you can do the email marketing, so like when new products come out and blah, blah, blah. But we found when we do that, they all go to spam. Is there any way to monitor the email marketing campaign? Like, do we get any statistics of how many were opened or not opened or bad email addresses or?
So right
anything?
now, you are on Scott's personal account with a email relay service called SendGrid. And SendGrid is a service that helps to ensure that more of your emails go through than get kicked into spam.
Gotcha.
You should probably get your own account ASAP, because so you can check it. And there's a free account that allows you to send out 40,000 emails in the first month, and then 100 a day, up to 100 a day for free. It's surprising how many emails the system sends out. And once we get rolling, you may say, hey, we don't need all of these emails. Let's turn this one off and that one off and turn that one off, so we can back them out. But, figure $15 a month is going to get you through for a while.
Okay.
And that will help to make sure that the emails get through. So Scott has this set up right now. Your email success rate is going to be higher in this system than it is in your insurance system, because you're using his thing, but you don't have the ability to check.
So like tomorrow, excuse me. So like tomorrow morning when I come in and I get our own account, I just email y'all our login for that?
Yep. Well, there's a code. I don't remember what the code is or where it is, but there's something. You go in and set up your account, and you just send us the code. It's really simple.
Okay.
And you may want to do this with your insurance company too.
Yeah, I may want to.
Whoops. So, content, email marketing, discounts. Did we talk about discounts? We talked about them. I didn't tell you how to make them. And we haven't actually used a discount, have we?
I don't think so.
Let's just cover that quickly. It's going to be the discount capabilities in this system are far beyond those of any other system that I've seen.
Okay.
You don't have anything set up right now unless we set it up during testing. But you can add, and you can add discounts that apply to the order total, apply to specific products, categories, shipping, subtotal. Most of the time,
I was going to give a discount on shipping, I would use that assigned to shipping.
You could, yes. A discount requirement. What do they have to get free shipping? Well, they have to be a customer. They have to be a registered customer. They have to have all of these products in the cart or one of these products. In the past, where you see had, in their
Yeah.
customer purchase record, they had purchased at least one of or all of these. Same
And
thing
so-
with had spent.
So like where we're doing the free shipping for over $100 order.
You
Is
won't
that
need
per
that. That's already
order?
set up. That's already set up in the shipping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, you could do all kinds of stuff. You know, you can do you can set shipping discounts, or I'm sorry, you can set discounts to categories or to products, make some sort of a requirement or even no requirement. You can make it a one-time use for a, you know, one person, one time only, one time per customer, X times per customer, or unlimited. Call it whatever you want. Use
Okay.
percentage or dollar value. I
Okay.
would not trust the start date and end date to do that automatically. You can determine if you need a coupon code or not. And if you need a coupon code, it is case sensitive.
Okay.
Let's do this. Subtotal. So it's that easy to create it.
Wow.
I can search them. I can
Okay.
edit. I can export. Edit. Where did you go? Edit. And I can see who and how many times it's been used and by whom,
Okay.
which is
Awesome.
really nice.
Yeah.
So the discount capabilities, play around with that, practice with that, create some discounts that require codes or don't require codes. We're going to clear out all of the fake orders and all of the fake people before we actually go live. So this is the time to play.
Is there any way, you know how the grocery stores do the 55 plus, I mean, the senior thing? Is there any way we could do one age-based?
Well, it's going to be their word, right? There is a setting that would require a customer to,
Enter their date of birth. There it is. So it's enabled.
it's enabled, it's not required. But yeah, I mean, if someone doesn't want to participate, that should be up to them. But
Right.
yeah, it's not showing in the customer record creation, but if you wanted to have a field where someone could add their birth date, and really, you know, everyone should have that field on a customer registration because you have to be over 13
Right.
or
That's
18 or whatever. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you need to be really over 21.
All right. Well, you know what? We need to add that for you then.
Yeah.
Because you do have some.
Yeah, because we want them 21 and over.
And again, they're just agreeing or affirming that they are. There's no method to check unless you
Correct.
request documentation. All right.
Okay.
What else, Alan?
I think I need to just get out there. Let me look at my notes for just 1 second. Where I had gone out there. I will email y'all the screenshot that I did earlier.
Okay, great.
Because I just circled things. I'm a visual person. I don't like to read a whole lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I went into accounting and not attorney or anything else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I noticed when I added a new member, and because I was signed in as a hippie, and so I was setting up a new customer. I entered the billing address like it was a new billing address, new shipping address.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to hit the save twice. I had to hit it when I did the billing address. I had to hit the save, and then it made me save it again. Hit save again. And same thing for the shipping address.
It didn't allow you to use the billing address as the shipping address?
I didn't have the field there to check to say.
Oh, okay.
And so after I entered the billing address, I had to hit save, and then it refreshed, and then I had to hit save again, and then I entered the shipping address.
So this is the address I just entered for my new customer, Random Kindness.
Yep, and I didn't have that used thing for billing address to check, because I wrote that down there on my thing. Could we add that?
Where were you in the same place? In the consultant back office?
Uh-huh. Because I went up there and placed an order for a customer. And
I wonder if
so I actually had to enter it for both of them, but when I kept clicking, because I think when I added it, I saved it, it made me hit the save twice. Because it's where I did the billing address.
Let's take a
member detail. It was under member detail billing address.
Who is that?
I don't see any of them. It was.
Oh, these are the customers. Hide guests. So this is it's a guest. So I'm going to unselect hide guests.
Yeah.
Unless they create an account using a password, they're going to be categorized as guests.
Okay.
And
that's
Wendy
Zapata. Yeah, that second one up from the top.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I went to billing address.
Same.
And I added a new address, but to save it, I had to save it twice. I had to hit save twice, same for the shipping address.
let's see. Let's go into your account. So you can impersonate people, whether they're
Yep.
hippies or customers.
Mhm. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
who's your favorite actor or actress?
Holy cow, I don't even know any. Lucille Ball. I,
Oh, and Street Address. Duh.
hmm.
Maybe when you went through,
I just not have that because I had to enter the shipping address and the billing address again.
I'll bet when you were first prompted to add that new customer,
Yeah,
you missed something.
I must have.
I don't know what, but
But I
I
had
bet.
to enter the whole address again.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have to do that.
Okay.
And
Okay.
clearly, you know, we've seen 2 cases now where I didn't have to do that on a new
Yeah.
customer. So I think it's just you missed something. I don't know what.
Yep. I can still play tomorrow, right?
Absolutely, you
Okay.
please do. You know,
Okay.
we're not going to go live this week, but we can certainly go next week. I just want to make
Okay.
sure that you guys are ready and that
Yep.
you tell me, David, yes, we have received enough training. We know we're going to encounter some issues, and we know we can count on you to help us.
Right.
We understand that we are the first line of customer support, and we want to put on a good show and a good face for our customers. So we feel confident that we're ready to go. Make us live.
Because I'm the one that's got all the hard part. Because I'm having to do, you know, all the accounting part, the shipping part, you know.
Yeah, you're going to be in that back office a lot, aren't you?
Yeah, and unfortunately, my busy season starts October 1st, so that's why I want to get this thing up and running so
Absolutely. Yeah, you
I
want
can
to
figure it out before I get like ungodly busy. But you know,
Yeah,
I got
right.
a couple people who can help me, but I just got to get them trained.
Right. So we want to get live ASAP. We will find bugs. I promise
Yep.
you. The first week, the first day.
So what I will do is first thing in the morning when I come in, I'll look over my screenshots that I did, send those to you, and then I'll get out there and hammer, hammer away in Shipping Easy. I'll get in Shipping Easy first just to see what we've already
Good.
put out
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
and then create a few more orders just to make sure that what I saw today, you know.
I'm going to
That's why I
go.
like coming in early, because then after everybody leaves, it gets quiet, the phone stops ringing, and I can
Right.
think. The other,
I hear you.
yeah, okay. So,
That sounds like a
all right,
plan. So
awesome.
shoot me that screenshot page when you have it, and
Okay,
keep
I'll do it right
documenting.
now. I'll look
Okay.
at it before I leave.
Okay, thank you.
I appreciate your time, David.
You're welcome, Alan.
I'm getting there.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
am
yeah.
trainable.
It is a process, you know. It's a process for everybody. You know, even if
Yep,
you know how to do this stuff, you're using a different system.
exactly.
Every company that we work with has slightly different rules, and you know,
Yeah.
it's a process for all of us.
Yeah, I mean, I've never run a company that had this kind of, product and all that. I have
Sure.
audited companies, so I know process, you know. So I'm that much ahead of it and know what I should have. Like you said, it's a new system and just figuring it out.
Yep. Yep.
So,
And you'll
all
figure it
right.
out, and we'll help you, and you'll get frustrated, and you're going to call me, and I'm going to tell you it's okay, we'll fix it, or I'm going to tell you, well, let's, you know, I think you must have clicked the wrong button. Let's take a
Yeah,
look and see, you know, what you did and how to resolve that so it doesn't happen
right.
again.
Yeah.
All of those things are going to happen.
Well, I'll hammer it in the morning and all, but I'll
Okay.
I'll shoot some screenshots now.
Thank you.
All
Have a
right.
good
Well, have
night,
a good
Alan.
evening, David.
Thank you.
Thank
You too.
you.
Bye-bye.
Alrighty. Bye bye.
I guess it is too late, isn't it?